Christmas in the front room right here, the online edition. We're going to be talking about holiday films. And I've made a list, you've made a list, and then we have Christmas songs coming up as well. So holiday films are always nice. You get together with the family. I like to, Christmas Story comes on, that great film. Christmas Story is always a good one. Mm-hmm. And on Christmas Day, they just play it 24 hours, 24/7.
Which is also great because it's from our area. For those who aren't from Northwest Indiana, we live in Highland, which is right next to Hammond, and the Christmas Story takes place in Hammond. Otherwise, in the movie, known as Holman, but it's WJOB is in Hammond. So the story is very much our backyard.
And Gene Shepard was part of WJOB at one time. Of course, he went out on the East Coast and continued on to WOR and things of that sort.
Yes.
So, Kat, tell us and the audience and the listeners.
I have my top 5 holiday films.
Okay, well, just give one and I'll give one because I have quite a few. See, I have a list here. How many? You have 5.
I have 5.
You have top 5. Okay.
I have top 5.
Well, I'll start out.
Okay.
I'll start out. A classic one in my book. Now, our holiday films are a little different than your standard.
These are the TheFrunchRoom holiday.
These are the TheFrunchRoom holiday ones. One of my favorites is Toolbox Murders, the original 1978 film.
It's got a great song you can hum to.
It's a good one to hum along with, and Power Tools, always good gift ideas.
Really,
so, for
great
father.
Tie in there,
for father. Okay, so what do you have?
Well, I have Animal House because let's face it,
I love that film.
Drinking and partying—that's what the holidays are all about, right?
My favorite part of that film
is when John Belushi breaks the guitar, the guy singing the really stupid song.
Yeah, I think that's Stephen Bishop, isn't it?
Yes.
I just love that part. Anytime anyone pulls out,
but it's great holiday fun because you're all acting that way. You're probably having a Christmas toga party yourself.
Anytime anyone pulls out an acoustic guitar,
it gets smashed.
That's what I want to do.
Get smashed.
It's the last thing. Another favorite of mine, Harvey Keitel. You can't go wrong with Harvey Keitel for Christmas.
Never.
For the Christmas spirit is Bad Lieutenant.
Well, and a
brilliant film.
In that film, if you, because I'm a film theory person, I have a film degree, and with Harvey Keitel, he's snorting a lot of cocaine, and you look at that as snow.
White Christmas.
White Christmas. It ties in,
especially off the dashboard of the police
of the
cruiser.
Car, which he might have gotten as a Christmas present.
And of course, all the whores in the film too. Very Christmas.
They're very good presents. Yes.
Very good. What else do you have?
I have one that I think a lot of people will agree with me on. Very Christmassy. Easy Rider. I mean, who doesn't want a motorcycle for Christmas? And ride cross country.
Jack Nicholson, always a staple in Christmas films.
And again, lots of drinking.
Dennis Hopper, another jolly actor.
Something, sure.
Another good one, I'll never forget my parents. My parents took me to see this film when I was 11, possibly maybe 69, somewhere around there, 10 or 11. We went out to the 41 drive-in when they used to be. Drive-ins were plentiful at one time. Born Losers, always a good classic. Another one I like is Rosemary's Baby. Classic for Christmas time. You get all the kids around right before you open up the gifts and sit by the tree with the fire going and the eggnog and chestnuts. Those are awful. Have you ever had those roasting?
No.
I'll never forget, I lived in New York for several years, and when I was walking down the street the first year I was there, chestnuts roasting on an open fire, right?
Why?
They had the chestnuts roasting on a little cart, one of those carts that you sell hot dog cart type thing. It smelled like feet and lint burning. I don't know what it was. Stinky feet and lint burning. I couldn't even try one because of the smell. So I said, just give me some cashews. Do you have any cashews on the side?
Can I just go back to Rosemary's Baby for a second? Any film with Ruth Gordon is a great holiday film.
My favorite scene is when the one lady drops the knife.
When Rosemary drops the knife in disgust, she lets go and the knife goes into the floor in Ruth Gordon's apartment. And
Ruth Gordon bends over and pulls the knife out and then goes with her finger and does that on the floor.
Gets out, cleans the floor.
Something your Aunt Agnes would do.
Even though the spawn of Satan is right behind you in a bassinet. Because that's what you do.
What else do you have?
Let's see what else you have. Every kid seems to want a dog at Christmas. It's one of those things. And of course, I will say, if you are going to get anyone a dog for Christmas, please go to a shelter and adopt. Don't buy a dog.
You know, I agree about the adoption thing, but it's too bad because the puppies that are in these puppy farms and in
they still need
a home too. Except you got to pay $600, $700, $800. Stop that and just give the dogs a home.
So I think a great holiday film tying in with a dog is Cujo. I mean, big, fluffy dog. Who wouldn't want that, you know?
A new film that's coming out, I heard in 2020, this is going to be next year, working ahead, is Drunk Christmas. Yes.
Is that just like your home movies from a kid?
Yes, bourbon and Christmas time go so well. Do people still call it Christmas time, right? I like to say Christmas time.
Sure.
Some people you can't say Merry Christmas to. They get all uptight.
The side note on that, I will say, is I like to be all-inclusive, and if I'm around people that I know are celebrating Christmas, I wish them a Merry Christmas. If it's a mixed crowd and I'm not sure, then I'll say Happy Holidays because I don't want to offend anyone who's not celebrating
I don't care anymore. I just say Merry Christmas. To hell with them.
Well, here's the thing. Somebody once said to me, you celebrate Christmas, so you say Merry Christmas. Okay, but I'm celebrating my birthday, so do I say Happy Birthday to you because I'm celebrating my birthday?
Good point.
Just something to think about.
Point, counterpoint.
My number 2 film for the holidays, you just want to talk about embracing freedom and being able to live the life that you have, and I pick Django Unchained.
Django Unchained, yes. Who's the director on that?
That would be Quentin Tarantino.
The big head.
The big-headed man. The big-headed video shop man. Yes.
He does some great things. Now, here's another one, and this one's more for the adults.
Oh, okay.
This one's for, maybe when the kids go to bed, you pull out The Mistletoe Affair.
Oh.
A little slanderous, yes. A little bit of sex. They have a sequel, too. They're already in the works, a sequel for The Mistletoe Affair. And that is I Just Shot My Neighbor Jack. And that's always a fun one. I'm sure that'll be nice. Really fun. The neighbor Jack having the affair with it.
Yeah,
you
I guess
you get it?
Yeah.
Another good one for the kids, and all ages. This is always a good. This is an animated one. They have the animated one. When I was a kid, they always had what's the Kojak, Popo, and Snow, or what's the
Hard Rock, Coco, and
Hard
Joe.
Rock, Coco, and
Kojak.
Hard Rock, Kojak, and Joe.
I love the Kojak puppet. It's all bald. It has a sucker.
There's a new one. They have the new Frosty one coming out. Frosty, the bitch slapping snowman, is coming out. That's next year as well.
Nice. Not offensive at all.
These are newer ones that are coming out. This is a really good one. It's Don't Set Off Daddy at Christmas Time.
And who's starring in that one?
I don't have the specifics.
Oh, it's still in production.
Yeah. This is a good one too. Another Santa film, and this I believe this one's animated too. Santa Really Likes Mommy.
That sounds like a home movie.
He's not only slithering down the chimney.
That sounds like something we'd see on web video somewhere.
And a new one coming out, I think this year. It's coming out a little late. They didn't make it in time for Christmas, so it's going to come out in January. Is the Christmas Cucumber?
Well, of course.
And what
Going
else?
right back to your douche segment.
Yeah. That's it. The list for our Christmas movies.
I didn't give my top.
In the front. Oh, you have your top.
You didn't give. You went off on your top.
Oh.
And I didn't give my top.
Well,
one
the
yet.
hell with that. Go ahead. What's your top one?
Xanadu.
Xanadu. Oh.
Because singing and roller skating is what the holidays are all about.
Just a horrible, horrible song. We have to take a break and refresh our cocktails right here in the Front Room Online.
Speaking of drinking.
Online division edition right here from Brentwood Studios, Lot
The
B.
online concoction.
We'll be right back.